It's June 16, 2023. I'm Todd Dunn, and it's about 12:45, so I'm headed over to buy a lobster roll for the second review in my series on lobster rolls that you can buy at takeout places here on Mount Desert Island, Maine. Right now, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going because I'm not sure who's open today. I know at least one place, Charlotte's, according to their website, is closed on Fridays. So I'm either going to go to Archies Lobster in Bass Harbor, or if they're closed, I'm going to go all the way to Southwest Harbor and go to Beals. And we'll find out in a few minutes when I get over to Archies, because it's the closest one. Okay, I'm now headed over to Archies Lobster from Southwest Harbor. I just passed the Bass Harbor Salt Marsh, so now I am in Bass Harbor where Archies is located. And to get here, I just headed west on Route 102, and I'm going to continue on this road past the Irving gas station here, and it's about another half mile from here. And it will be on the left. As a matter of fact, it's not even half a mile, maybe a quarter mile. You can see the tan building up there with Archies and a big lobster painted on it. That is Archies Lobster, and we're going to be there in just a few seconds. So, as soon as I get there, I'll park and we'll take a look. Sign says open oceanside seating. They close at 7, and BYOB. So if you want to have an adult beverage with your lobster, you can just bring your own. Okay. Here we are. This is Bass Harbor. I'm looking southwest right now, so we're quite a ways up the harbor. But you can see the seating here right along the harbor. I should point out, this part of the harbor almost completely dries out at low tide. So if you want waterfront seating, don't come over here at low tide. Okay, we'll walk over to Archies. You can see they got lots of seating, and it's a kind of a lobster trap motif. And if the weather isn't so great, they have some tables, not many yet, but they will have more set up in this building. And as we walk around here, here is Archies. Last year they had that trailer there that they were selling lobster rolls out of. So this is new. They've moved into the building. So we'll take a look at the menu, and then we'll order a lobster roll. Here we go. So there's the menu. Hello. Hello. Oh, you can get a BLT with lobster here.
Yeah, you can have a BLT with lobster.
Somebody asked me about those. So.
They did?
Yeah, and I'd never heard of any place to get them.
Oh, well, we do it with crab or lobster.
Yeah. Okay, there are the lobster rolls. That's what I came for. Hot butter 32, mayo 28, and naked, that's just lobster, for 27. So I'm going to order one. Okay, I had a little chat with the owner while I was waiting for my lobster roll to come out. And this is their third year. And they bought the property here on the waterfront here in Bass Harbor. And her husband is a lobster fisherman, and that's where they get their lobsters. Okay, I picked up the lobster roll. Took about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm over at one of their tables right here on the beach. It's about half tide right now. Tide is coming in. At low tide, this is kind of muddy, but it's quite pretty now with a nice view out over Bass Harbor. And here is the lobster roll. Got a nice big piece of claw meat there, and a knuckle there. Looks like some tail. Fair amount of mayo on it. but that's what you get. This is their Mayo lobster roll. They also have, as I said earlier, hot buttered lobster rolls and naked, which means just a lobster. And it's on, let's see, yep, it's on a traditional New England style hot dog bun. And there's some chips, but as far as I can tell, wait a second, oh, there's a pickle underneath. So there we go, chips, lobster roll, and pickle. So I'm not going to eat it here. I have to take this home and cut it in half and share it with my co-taster, my wife Linda. So I'm going to head home and then we're going to try this bad boy out. Okay, I've split the lobster roll in half. My wife took this piece over here and this is mine. So we each get half a pickle, some chips, and the lobster roll. So time to try it out. Before I do, I'm going to say this has quite a bit of mayonnaise on it, more than I expected, but that's the way it is, I guess. This has got a huge chunk of claw meat. I have to hold it and see if I can bite it without this all falling off. Oh, here goes. That's good lobster. Pretty fresh. It does have a lot of mayonnaise on it though. Do you want to try it? I'd eat it over the plate.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think?
It's good. It's not quite as striking as its predecessor.
Okay.
Maybe a little less fresh, I don't know.
Yep. So is it, you like it? Okay, so it passed the taste test. It's got enough mayo on it that I'm not going to offer Blackie a piece. I don't know if mayo is good for cats. So it's an okay lobster roll. More mayo than I like, but the chips are okay. They're, you know, standard chips, nothing special. And we'll try the dill pickle. Yep, it's an okay dill pickle. This tastes very much like the one I got last week. So, this is Archies Lobster Roll with mayonnaise. They, as I said, they also make them with nothing on the lobster and hot buttered. So later in the season, I will go back and I will buy probably one of the hot buttered ones for comparison. Well, that wraps up my second lobster roll video where I buy lobster rolls and eat them. And I think this is a good buy. The view from Archies is pretty good if you don't go at low tide. If you're there at anywhere from mid-tide on, you have nice waterfront and a nice view out over Bass Harbor. So that's that, and I'll see you next week with another lobster roll review video.